Me manyaska bi was kase John Mahama. Ma wabong me no kase. The small economics are me no Prempeh College no. A St. John Mahama the communication certificate na hold you know.
Oh dear.
Me dear because me manyaska bi was kase John Mahama.
Oh, you have money than him?
Of course. I have money more than him.
How about Ibrahim?
Oh, now Wontumi kase was kase.
Aya chairman Wontumi. We di boni a sebio omahwehwe be hu se ne hu bom mu ebi ne sen ebi ne bibia fe no fraud chairman Wontumi bukata nani da ho e le wo bonkofo apo why ne hu se enyo no na eye enso no na eye e na ban ahwehwe mu hu se chairman Wontumi ne ho bon fraud mu odi koti kwan so e di boni your friend fraud wadada nipa wadada man wadada mra washada edi koti kwanso edi emra ne diagro ebu mra ne komu adada Ghana ema your friend so or your fraudster into moon say or your fraudster he's involved in fraud. Yes, Chairman Wontumi has been locked up. Wontumi remains in EOCO custody as lawyers fail to meet bail terms. Ladies and gentlemen, Chairman Wontumi has been locked up. Gigim. Oh, they won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me out. Baby, okay, also the visiting has been terminated. Visiting also the visitor, the visitors Chairman Wontumi has been locked up. Akwamabodam. Menijimi Akwamabodam. Chairman Wontumi could not meet bail. Hey. Enya kwa we na eyi gold free the pan enya agwa we enya kwa we na okache Ghana se bi otufo yo hiani na onu gold egu ne pa no otufo krampo no se bi osufo ai kwakudua sa na mo frɛ no ai azadefo enya kwa we na odimi miti baby so boy wait
Monfa camera no mon project here mami.
Wait, when your friend,
that's right.
When your friend goat,
so boy.
When your friend goat, when your friend goat,
when you tesoro,
sika koko, etinya krata noa, ya wono
ekwe
ena ma Ghana enya sika o. What you say? When your friend goat. What you say? And it's a solid money.
Solid money.
Solid money. What you say? Sas kana no e liquid.
Yeah.
What you say? E liquid. Mami fan to say na. What me hu. Mami fan to say no what me hu.
Ebisa ho.
Me de ka ho ama na.
Sir.
Am me de ka ho ama what me hu. Wait. When your friend says solid. Are you solid?
Sika koko.
Are you sika koko solid money? Number 1. Solid. What does Mami for being count? Hey, me do be count. What does solid money? When we talk about money, it's not a bag go. Bags can you hold? Adia Magana. It's a possible need bag Ghana no. What who was say higher friend has sika and poano. What I say? I know see a friend has gold coast. What you say? Solid money. Mami Fabio Munchro. What you say? Solid. What you say? Solid money. Solid. What you solid money? Mami Fabio Munchro. Solid. Solid money. I'm talking about solid money. What you say? And the class I want to me was sika. And your bango. And your gold. And the same gold here I can't want me. What Mami Fabio Munchro. Mami Fabio Munchro. What solid money. We are talking about solid money. Solid money. Oh, and that's Mami Fabio Crasancho. Mami Fabio Musancho.
Ghana for young people in Ghana. Assembly banner will be a kebi, no be a allegation. Emrand so moi. Ayana, Chairman Wontumi, you majority of you NPP before you never thought that Chairman Wontumi at a point he'll be begging for his life, sir, on beso beda jail or yare. At a point, now when you say Chairman Wontumi cannot meet bail. They be catching the young people on social media. So what is Obi Kasam on social media now only facts, men kebi. If you hear something, and it's been advice, I'm advising young people a lot. Like UK. There's a girl in UK. Yes, so worry MTTD nibi ewo eye Ghana or the eye nursing illegal points be call UK and wako worry man be. Na sa man no embrabe son 9 and or UK illegally. And I keep telling the young people, so woto ebenja o yedim people don't go there. Majority of you people in Ghana, now you say chairman Wontumi dear. Why the bet to me then saka chairman Wontumi Ghana? And your physical mra. And it's the be amekache kwateketwa. Me say emra na your friend cyber security law no. Sa blackmail law na ya chro no Ghana mremu no. Aso umu e be din so beja um. They be amekache the young people. And sometimes people don't get it. Mr. P, Mr. S, are we good? You see, sometimes some of you guys, you don't get it. But you see, sometimes you need to understand. Say, these things, they happen for people to learn something from it. Now, I've heard it say, my team, they are telling me Facebook dropped and that Facebook is going to reconnect. Facebook is going to reconnect. It's basically the song we played. So it's going to reconnect. It's going to be back again. So, and shall you see, yati de bebre NPP for kasa edidiatem shetias. Yase chairman Wontumi action. Chairman Wontumi the NPP for end the argument in say. Chairman Wontumi onje aban position da. Chairman Wontumi onje minister da. Chairman Wontumi onje government appointment da. Chairman Wontumi ye Ghana ni. Obi a Ghana biano Ghana mrano sebio ohye mrana se. It does not matter whether you take government appointment or you take ministerial appointment or you do a government ejuma. As far as you are a Ghanaian, emrano oshasiye. Enti omo dinka kachre NPP base no omo jimino. And omo dada omo. Chairman Wontumi is not better than Gregory Afoko. Chairman Wontumi is not intelligent than Gregory Afoko. Chairman Wontumi, he's not better than anybody who has been caught by the law and dealt with. No. Chairman Wontumi is one ignorant, foolish political activist who has failed to use his common sense to live his life. And the Chairman Wontumi is not any extraordinary, exceptional human being. Say Emrano Asonimua. People want it to look like, say, a national issue that has to be discussed in Parliament. No. Chairman Wontumi is a mere citizen who foolishly has done some things the government or the security agencies have investigated and have solid grounds to keep him and put bail on him. So you cannot just say Chairman Wontumi, who the hell and who the heck who born that dog for NPP for to think say Chairman Wontumi is a national asset. Chairman Wontumi has never been a community asset. Chairman Wontumi has never been a regional asset and he has never been a national asset. Chairman Wontumi is an ignorant, selfish fool who was intertwined in this stupid political illegality. And I no. Shadebia NPP for ne de yomo. First day no mukwe demonstration no. In conform no, they paid them money.
Looking on, you see a number of them hanging on. Come, let's talk. You have any idea what is happening here? So what are you doing here? Okay. But you are also here just looking at the people.
Because last year they shed money. I'm waiting for the money again.
Oh, you are waiting for money?
Last year they shed money.
They shed money? Who shed the money?
One of them. Forgot his name.
One of the executives?
Shed money.
How much did you get?
1,300.
You had 1,300?
300.
So in the last 2 days, but you spent 1,000 already. Let me see. Was it spread and you packed or he spread?
I was one in front of you. Just here.
Okay. Because you were in front of you were able to pack it now. 1,300. You spent 1,000 already. What did you use it for? You are waiting for another opportunity.
What is happening here? It's not part of my business. Because I'm a trotro, I'm not a party.
You brought us here. You brought us here. So what happened was that first day now some demonstration. EOCO na mkwa shija. Eko didn't cause some attack journalists. No, they were paying people on the street to come there. Sikana mo wiano ebi gudam na nabi mo na nemeska. Na nabi mo ena na di sika begu car boot ena omo che in the trunk of a car ena oba je 3,000 je 1,500 ko jina ho ne ko tweja to EOCO nim. And this is the NPP. This is the typical NPP. This is the NPP we have been talking to you guys about every single day. It's a political party. They always think it's a gun of way Jimmy. And they always use Nkwassia for power. So you see the people, some of them there, no. Almost Jack. Me must be a demonstration. You buy no more iska. Into me saba ajisika na mabejina okeke. Na so mukase yenshi dina na masha dino. Me the ejuma edime. The NPP is a terrorist group. Now hade bi omda eche ma Wontumi. You see, me catch the NPP for. Yeah. Content creator. You see and there NPP MPs are more Ghana for matam sika eti omoka every minute, every second, every hour no. Omoja parliament ne guo sa dien. Enye omoko league parliament of a member of parliament. Ena yachi no. Omo say yachi chairman Wontumi. Inti sika ne diama 88 pigs no. To sit on their ass to talk about things that Ghana for hiano. Nkwassia for we say yenye. And a Jimmy Fourway, Afenyo-Markin content creator. Makachira mo say MPP omwe Jimmy. Everybody jango. So ya Ghana ni now offer MPP serious. Now wakura no problem o wadwini. MPP is a group I have never taken serious in my life. Anybody who supports the MPP, anybody who is part of the MPP, anybody who believes in the lies of the MPP and part of the MPP. Miracle, I have never given any attention to such people. Never. MPP Jimmy. This is a guy who is supposed to be in parliament. Today, standing in parliament, we were paying this cow to be in parliament to work in our interests. The 88 piglets, they left parliament and said, say, the Jumana Diamo Musa Omunyano, Kasongo Jimmy Afenyo-Markin, or Simo Omunye Jumano parliament, or Senka, another parliamentarian who is part of the piglet. I would have understood. I would have been like, okay, it's fine. You are fighting for your colleague in parliament. Now, this is a businessman who, at the end of the day, has nothing to do with government issues in parliament. This is a private individual who, one way or the other, has gone against the law and a channel. But Afenyo-Markin MPP for Nkwassia for we omo Jimmy omo base na adwene wo fomunti. Sikana yetua Afenyo-Markin ndeno. Afenyo-Markin agi sikana di and a wager adwuma na to and a 988 pigs leading the chino makota street mu say omo chante. Hey, rather than go for. Kwassia we lead ejimi for nyina say yankotena street mu ni enchante. Oh, chante for the end. A Jumane de man Kwassia for her and a whole woman. Mami Penyini, Patricia PJ, yes, I'm friend. Mami Penyini, with this 68 years, can I see form? With this 68 years, Waboko set, and I went to my wash the new foise, and a washer skirt. On to me, pon sorry, bunko to do, me catch us away, who bought the dog you. Where in a year, MPP for penny or do many more parliament. Look at this. This is the minority we are looking up to build this nation. Why are they doing this? Yache chairman Wontumi. Who the hell is chairman Wontumi? Kwassia ben yefere chairman Wontumi. Abua ben yefere chairman Wontumi. Who is he? Doesn't he have family members? Only lawyer. Chairman Wontumi, only lawyer. So why should people we are paying every single day to sit in parliament to work, Kwassia will neglect their job and go sit on a chair, and some sit on the ground to say they are protesting for Chairman Wontumi? Who the fuck is Chairman Wontumi? Chairman Penny Toto way 68 years. Afenyo-Markin for 47 said Odi 20 obetuma wa Afenyo-Markin time odi 21 ko betuma wo Jimmy we na maami Penny Toto me catch them say MPP for Jimmy. These are not people we can build a nation with. Anytime we can say election 2028, you know, There's 87 or 86 no more. We need to cut it down to 28. How can we allow such ingrates, such myopic, disturbed group of filthy individuals who don't care about Ejuma Ediamomo? These people will sit in parliament and say ordinary Ghanaians. These are foolish people. And Kwasiafu better parliament, no matter say ordinary Ghanaians. And these fools, we are paying them millions every single day. Some Kwasiafu ko TB way. And Kwasiafu ko TB way. Ya mamu office se munye dwuma, ya de air conditioner to, we are paying you per the minute. Mo de mon Kwasiasem asori abetena abontene tete nkonwa so. Apieje we ontumi mu nkotodwe. Okofo man kan kotodwe mbebu po. At the parliament, and this is what we keep telling Ghana for. This group of people from NPP for, you take them serious at your own peril. May I call? I've never made or allowed NPP comments or anything they say about me to worry me. Never. Because in the first place, I've positioned my brain to say, Omo Jimmy. There's nothing Jimmy need to me affect me. No. And that is what we all need to understand. Okay? Abrewa poso onimu nyansa because otua santimemu the constituency no odi odwan kurasi so mbeto ama no she does not care. Any mama no go to Angel FM no kan kwasam no. This is the kind of people in the NPP. These are the kind of people, and we all have to understand. Now here dey be the chairman Wontumi. You see, now I will catch a chairman Wontumi say sorry, I'm trying to find NPP MPs will sleep at EOCO until Wontumi is treated fairly. Monko busana do say when eti EOCO office wo. MPs catch chairman Wontumi say, "Yanko baby ah, ye betena ha kopim say ye be you. Ye nti ase me say nwumre kokohwe. Kwasiafo akode do mo jantina girlfriends echi. Omu MPP base ni so mo ejimi. Omu mbu omu because omu adwene wo form. This is a political party, Brother Champol, to meet your report, not running resource about. And some of them will fall for it. Oh, MPs, we are going to stay out here till Chairman Wontumi is treated fairly. Ever since the Chairman Wontumi is still in. Koyoko anymore, kwasi I'm paying you a group of 77 fools, no, they are gone. Mami way and the boy way. I'm gonna say MPP, no. From the day Omoye Afenyo-Markin minority leader and MPP ni guye, it means to say the party does not have any intelligent leader leading them. Mibusa o me say go back to EOCO office. Nebusa almost say. Eye EOCO no muka so mbeda ho anadwi nyina no. Are they still there? Busa say MPs 88 fools no kohese ba kumpo ho none of them. But on say oma catch the ejimi forum wo form no. Oma catch omo grassroots no. Oma catch omo base no because oma mo sorry nim so omo mo form na ejimi. Oya Ghana ni a na MPP ni di watema. Don't be worried one bit. Ma wadwene enkyere wo se we jimi dada. It is only the MPP ni kasatiao. MPP ni eka bibitiawa. Don't be bothered because the MPP as a political party omo ejimi. They don't think. They play on the conscience of majority of their followers who don't read, who don't go to school. Met my catch 80% of them MPP are illiterates. Actually, me akona me better say king kind some church muchiromo. Omanga some followers 80% of them go to school da. They cannot read and write. They are full illiterates. Inti kasongo wongwaza dio de omo. Na mibuso mo say Shade bia and no moye ewo eye on the street. See what they were doing. Deviana, omo you Jimmy for no di omo edwuma no. Tell me catch rebel. This is a political party. Omo mu di echire no, omo no mo ala omo mo so no titi omo so mo Jimmy. You see? Omo mo ka so omo koda EOCO ma de ache no ba kumpo ni wo nkwase afo he. See what they were doing. See Afenyo-Markin hwe de na mo. Me catch him say, you people should keep the NPP in opposition for 42 years. These are not people who can govern. When conform my minimum papa, ya to about almost so monko parliament. No monko eden, omonko shemra, omonko dwene Ghana for who. Na omomwa ni enjine ni emfa emra papa mra na emfa mbo Ghana ho ban hwe nkwase ade onwe. Adentina ma menom embrewa poso enkokora kakawura yobutiri ho wemu esifo ne ade. Why have they left their office to come and sit here? Adentina say Chairman Wontumi. Who the heck is Chairman Wontumi? And a foreign dignitary Ghana does not know who the heck Chairman Wontumi is. Who is he? Who the heck is Chairman Wontumi? That is the question we need to be asking these people. They are a disgraceful bunch of idiots. They don't think. And they need to stay in opposition for 42 years. And it is a curse I've placed on them. They cannot take that curse away. It is something they will live with. And they are going to live with the 42 years in opposition. They cannot get out of it. And I'll make sure this thing called the NPP, this thing, I nullify it. Me guru. Me we are na matoshina pa koche otumfuo. Say na me gu party no. Because o party no, me na woka say, omo mu di anim na Jimmy. Otumfuo yo hene kese. Oyi adehye so mu ndi party anim a onyi nkwasiafo. Na bebi adri de, I say otumfuo wa yiweni. E na party na akronfo na Jimmy fo akodi anim. Na me gu no. Me di nsi atoso abodue gu so me wi amato ho snap de abecha wo. Ona na me, e na me na na wo me do. Party ni ati ni menhia no. Party na baafo akototete ni mawro mu te £700 no. Party na na say party enyansafo no hwende onananom. Odufo hwe onananom hwe Jimmy. Odufo say tutu hwe onananom hwe Jimmy. Hwe onananom a wa me to omo so aba. Ye yi omo so mu ndi party anim. Enkopem punto mra santeman. Enkopem punto nti wanim. Enkopem punto me ensi galamsi ano e wa santememu. Enkopem punto mra na insupa mra. Enkopem punto mra na asantememu nti na investors mra na companies yembia bi no. Wonananom na sebio omse party no de emensia dia na e de atwa obofuruma no. Otumfo e hwa wonananom hwa Jimmy. Nana hwa Jimmy. Mame bonchire obi otumfo mi so hwa me. Omumbu NPP for no owusu say show mo Afenyo-Markin o she red soul shoe wa she red soul shoe the co office ko buta nse ne boy saying NPP for Jimmy Entina me catch otum for na me do piao. O nana nam no mo NPP edi mu na Jimmy. Na omo ye demonstration Samia ugu en. Kojo opon krom omo en. Omo Afenyo-Markin na page mu so mo Jimmy. Omo mo to nka hwea. Samia ugu ni to nka hwea o. Kojo opon krom na to nka hwea. Sa ankwasi aforo makara omo to nka hwea. Party ni nyansani nim. And I see Edwin Ketia as a national chairman. Kwasi adi we betuma akoso wa bodam who born dog. But party mu chairman wadane ko yehwe nsu ogunu so te chairman adane eko general secretary Pentium 2. We can understand what you are saying and that we are in power and people are intimidating us and we don't know party no shadana be. I said Ben to the two. Who is intelligent in this group? Otumfo Guro. But me won say dima onana. Me won say party ni gunu aye diama. Me chen hene onana Kevin Taylor. Nana do me na me se me do. Eni tire ko school abrochire woni ate. And I was about golf. I himfu nyina Tiger Woods na me do. Party we Jimmy for the day ni me gunu. Nyoma mi ensa na egu enim ase. Asante Kotoko aye football club any NPP and asebi onapo. Esi aye nyen wusa napo de na aye duabo into ndo na to nchen aye okay. Asante Kotoko se omu jam na so kakra omu hye ne aso mo aye okay. Se sia third one egu enim ase pa ne nkwase afo yi nana megu no problem e da so me ye firi so. Nana what is say Kwame Nkrumah ba what is say Komfanoche ba what is say Yasanto ba de bia ogu nsasa wo nananom omumfa this year hero mra emia nana ensa wegu a nananom enyi ogefo ne mra nana emia chanchan hini Kevin Taylor osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah aka Komfanoche nana maba megu no nana o biggest burden any side dey the party with NPP megu no abosudua edison tam edison apegu so ato snap so achawo omwagimi now Mama Chawade Kudientia Mahamudu Bawumia is not an intelligent politician and he's very weak-minded. Oh, such a Wontumi asem we start here no. Say Chairman Wontumi, there is no way a buying or the security agency to say EOCO, any CID will invite Chairman Wontumi, abra Chairman Wontumi enye bibia. Never. Say EOCO and answer a CID office, Eton and Safrobia. It means they have something and they want clarification or something that they want answers to, something that they believe can, at the end of the day, set you the person free or clear your name. So every time you are being called by security agency, it is not necessarily say be with the bonnet. Sometimes CID office will say obi di wudi bibi. Because they want you to come, give them information about you, and show you, say, somebody is using your name to do something. Until they want to protect you as a citizen. Sometimes, CID betma fro, no ma se busa say, yate se wo ye bibi. Na bibi na wo ye de ebia wo kra wo nim se wo bokro no. Inti twe ho free dia wo ye no ho is part of interrogation. They can also do that. EOCO betma to omunsa fro ebusa say asemesi uchi car bi na car na uchi no ya traki car na wu se car no se bi 1 ton Ghana ha na nipa oton ma wa abrochire no oye kromfo enti car no fakrata abra se na be ya imbre bi bedu no obi nka se wo ye kromfo a oto akromfo car. The CID or the EOCO guys will be trying to help you in that instance. The same way the EOCO guys can call you and tell you say ya tise wankasa o the car way and nam Ghana wudi di dwuma bi a eni se wudi dwi edi enti e fro abo kokko enti wo kono memfa sa car we nkodi sa dwuma no. So when the police calls you, when the CID calls you, when the EOCO or government security agency calls you, it is not necessarily say we di bone. Sometimes they are calling you to protect you. Sometimes your witness protection. Sometimes your civil protection. Say your life is in danger. We want to keep you in a safe house because in conformity the bounty be to triso. Protector. They do all these things. Actually, when Jimmy na want security ase. Inti NPP for adwinimuno ana Mahamudu Bawumia adwinimuno. The moment somebody is called to Ghana CID or EOCO, that person automatically is a criminal. That is how low-minded and unintelligent Obitise Mahamudu Bawumia is. Now, your friend Chairman Wontumi called CID, no? The reason why he was called to the CID was about Akonta mining, illegal mining. And then he was actually invited or picked to the EOCO to be questioned on other things. Into you as a former vice president, the longest serving the vice president in Ghana and the longest serving opposition running mate in this country, 16 years in politics, active politics. Where Jimmy Kurano also utnas now chain. Now get to the bottom of the matter before you foolishly speak. Where politics 101. These are the silly mistakes John Mahama never did when he was in opposition. Even when NDC people were picked up, you never saw John Mahama quickly come on social media to talk, hey, why have you picked? He waited to see exactly what the person who has been picked up, what he has done. You see, so the whole thing is, the whole issue is, you as a leader of a party, you as a former vice president, you who want to lead the NPP again, what you do is you wait for the final facts before you foolishly or sheepishly come out with a statement. Mamu Hadie. This is Mahmoud Baumia. Your Chairman Wontumi, interrogating. Remember, Chairman Wontumi is still under investigations. Chairman Wontumi is still being interrogated. Nobody has claimed on TV or on radio or from any security agency say Chairman Wontumi is guilty of a crime. Nobody. Chairman Wontumi is going through the process any Ghanaian will go through when you are invited or you are picked up by the police or intelligence. So as we speak tonight, Chairman Wontumi has not been pronounced guilty. Chairman Wontumi is going through the process. He's going through protocol. He's going through what the police, the EOCO, the security agencies do when somebody is picked, invited, or somebody, whatever, you have an engagement with them. And nobody in Ghana today can say, Chairman Wontumi, nobody. And anyone in Ghana, even the president of the republic, can be invited. When it comes to that point, if somebody, if he has to come and see the police. John Dramani Mahama, when in opposition, he was invited by the OSP. John Mahama honored the invitation. Wanko, Okoye. At the end of the day, was John Mahama jailed? At the end of the day, what happened? The OSP, through the interaction and investigations and interrogation of John Mahama, came to the conclusion, said, it was just a story made up by Gabi Ochidakon, NPP, to defame John Mahama. He came back with his report and said, John Mahama is not guilty, has no connection to Airbus scandal. And yet here is gone. Inti, you, Mahamudu Baumia, you want to lead a dump party. You are the person who took the party to opposition. You, Kennedy Agyapong, Brandy Champon, you are the same clique that stood on platforms to threaten Ghanaians, insult Ghanaians in our faces, to dance Sifia, Monamudi Yenum, Monamubo Nipatuo. As a government, you took the party into opposition. 1.8 million people said you are fools. They don't want you to lead. This should at least give you some sense of maturity. And your actions should always be very, very careful. Now, Diana Baumia, charges against Wontumi are vague. His whereabouts remains unknown. Menawoka say, Obiani wa obetumaka the Chairman Wontumi is messing. Nobody. Even the lawyer of Chairman Wontumi has not come out to say my client is messing. Enti Mahamudu Baumia, on what basis? And are you calling yourself a leader? You calling yourself somebody who wants to lead a piglet party? How can I sit here and trust your sense of judgment? Now, Mami read Baumia statement in Inchiro. This is a full statement he released. And it will shock you to know, say, Mahamudu Baumia can never be taken serious as a politician. He's a joker, a liar. He just wants public sympathy. He thinks he can do street politics. Not Ghana for Yejiminti. Yes, Baumia. No, Baumia is not intelligent. He's not smart. Baumia is not matured to lead a political party. I am deeply concerned about the arrest and continued detention of the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. Bernard Ejubosiaku Wontumi, particularly as the charges remain vague and his whereabouts remains unknown. PZ for Muntina Meya Sadi win kamenye motuana mudi matem enso mudu do monte brofo. Mo party tenkran eno mudi nkwasiasem ena moti PZ eno mo dada mo ena moti wo kontokwa ena mpunti okoso won kran and I'm with PZ na nkranfo no hum some you nkrasefo mia Kevin Tele ya na wo se me ba na me be kinkan na me kan ne brofo dwam otwi asantika se mamote nti wo bia wa no di matama eye insuo wa asantima atwa ho hye nkum efi se wo da ho hwe me ope mfutuo ene ensempa ne firi ha egigim now Jamaican first paragraph Bawumia say I am deeply concerned about the arrest and continued detention of the Ashanti regional chairman of the Need Patriotic Party. Or see, Bibi Hano. Now, Ade Hano say, Yachi, and I say, Yachi, ya fresh Wontumi ako EOCO, and na yan mana tina ho, on the Hano no can be so. Or say, particularly as the charges remain vague, or say, dear Hano pan say, charges say, about Chairman Wontumi no. The question here is the time Bawumia was writing this statement, the time he was writing this statement, had he been briefed about the charges? This is where misinformation starts. This is where we get politicians misleading a nation for people to get on the street and kill other civilians. Mahamudu Bawumia, by the time he was releasing this statement, he did not have knowledge about the charges that has been put before Chairman Wontumi. He goes on to say, and his whereabouts remains unknown. Chairman Wontumi, or say, Chairman Wontumi ayira. One, Bawumia say charges ni vague. Charges ben Bawumia hu ye free EOCO. Otumi tina the office car say charges ni vague. Meaning Bawumia ni munyansa. He is not a leader. Secondly, Osasa say about Chairman Wontumi ayira. The whole day, Chairman Wontumi be seen there. The lawyer has never stood anywhere on any platform to say the client naira. So this is a former vice president who wants to be president. This is how weak, how low IQ Kutano, how foolish he believes. Say, he can throw anything in the system for them to come out there and attack the EOCO office. Because this statement from Bawumia incited the base to go there and bend tires. Now, second paragraph. In a democratic environment as ours, no individual is above the law. Equally, no Ghanaian, regardless of political affiliation or status, should ever be denied their constitutional rights. In the first place, Bawumia say Ghana eteno embrani adwuma eni se Ghana ni bia o Ghana ye gin to me and I say the fan with the free nsem. In the first place, the lawyer of Chairman Wontumi Apiakubi has never said Chairman Wontumi's rights were taken from him. The lawyer has never made any statement say Chairman Wontumi ya bona sum. Chairman Wontumi has been hanged. Chairman Wontumi is going through some maltreatment. Chairman Wontumi is screaming for his life. The Chairman Wontumi guy na yekano. The lawyer Ekuonaba ba. He has never made a statement say Chairman Wontumi his rights are being taken from him. And I say obi tata Chairman Wontumi. So where is Mahamudu Bawumia getting this from? He's inciting the base of the NPP. Onim said the base no Oma Bon, Omo Jimmy, Omo Kinkain. He wants to exert himself force on the NPP. Now, Okoyenima will say, justice and due process are not optional. They are foundations of our democracy. Till date, justice, justice. Chairman Wontumi lawyer Enka say, Chairman Wontumi has been denied justice. Chairman Wontumi is going through the protocols. Chairman Wontumi is going through the obia oya Ghana ni bia yefrewa also kum. Enti dia nema Bawumia eka say he is igniting the base. Otifie and or incite base to go to EOCO and burn the place down. That is his angle. The third paragraph. Also there. I have been in constant touch with Mr. Wontumi's legal team. Listen. He has been in contact. Or say on Chairman Wontumi team no din komo now tie. Since this morning, to ensure that his rights are protected and that due process is followed. I commend them for their professionalism and vigilance. Osi fitianopa one Chairman Wontumi lawyer kasa na onim se omu ye bibia se Chairman Wontumi obi ntiete nfa wodi so. Apiakubi has stepped out of a EOCO several times and granted interview. He never said Chairman Wontumi's right was being trampled upon. The lawyer of Chairman Wontumi till date anadwi unyane na ofrena na obusa ne say Chairman Wontumi the fan wudie ye tietia the fan wudie so this lawyer can never tell you that. Inti what did Bawumia, where did they come up with this kind of a statement? Bawumia is a liar. Bawumia is a dangerous politician. Bawumia Bawumia or poison. What he was doing here was that he was indirectly calling the NPP base no Mojimino, go there and bend the place down. And it's 2 days ago, the kind of chaos you saw there, because they had put this message out and they read it out for the base to think, say, somebody is killing Chairman Wontumi. And it was all started by Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, let me read this paragraph for you to hear. 1, 2, 3, the 4th paragraph. I also urge the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, and all relevant state institutions to act strictly within the bounds of the law and to respect the rights of Wontumi as guaranteed by our constitution. Chairman Wontumi's lawyer has been with Chairman Wontumi from day one, since he was invited. And the lawyer has been granting interviews. That ban a lawyer and the catcher Ghana for say his rights has been taken away or trampled upon. Bawumia is sick. Yekase Obibetuma say our democracy, a typical politician, way dangerous. Mahamudu Bawumia. He's sick in the head. He was inciting the base. He was telling the thugs of the NPP, go there. Because I am telling you that Bawumia's right, Chairman Wontumi is being treated. He's not being treated well. Chairman Wontumi's right is being trampled upon. People are suffocating Chairman Wontumi. So Mahamudu Bawumia has now become the mouthpiece of chaos. This is communication. This is dialogue. Onya smarter the oya nuhu inti ni pono mukogu wona na nkompeso mo shi place no. It was through the statement Bawumia release na ginger homo to go there and do that chaos, because they see Bawumia as a former vice president. Omo no so ay se mpreko inti de ombeti bia na eno no mo ye. Inti what they do and they say now they are listening to Bawumia's speech. Anytime me say Mahamudu Bawumia only lawyers na kasa na lawyers they catch roll, because anke Chairman Wontumi obi tietia the fan with so anka appear could be no opportunity to speak to the media. Till date he should have spoken on it, and so appear could be making any statement about Chairman Wontumi being maltreated. And why is Bawumia saying this? He's inciting the thugs. He's inciting the base. He's indirectly directing them, go and cause damage, go and cause chaos. Now, over the last part of the statement, Ghana must always remain a nation governed by law, not by arbitrary power. Our republic is stronger when our institutions are both firm and fair. He's lying. Inti, P34, Mahamudu Bawumia, at the end of the day, Onim Samopatine Emubie Jiminti, he threw this in the system. Now, Yanko Edim Namemahu Adikudientia Mahamudu Bawumia, Sebio Oyetrofo, he's a liar, sick up here. Now, how there? And the Attorney General never released his statement. The reason why Chairman Wontumi is being kept at EOCO. Please, at the moment, me. Ma ochina kwasiebe nkotena Wontumi kwasiebe nkotena radio so na adamo. Adada antina santiman tumi tupon. Adada antina ende obi besero 24 tumi fa ne nko plantation mu. Adada antina no kora ni asantime mu a ende asantime ni plantation. Or sankende otumfo 2,000 or 100,000 acre of area cocoa fua otumi de visitors etna ka mu efem koba. Atronia dada anti asantime ni plantation. Morocco fo oko ada eye nkura ohene omagye omo ho de so omo ye ohene kase a otumfo kase oyo ohene no omo plantation omo de visitors ko ho atronti no kura ye nkanti ene asantime ni cocoa fo 100 acres ebi ni asantime mu 1,000 acres ebi ni ho minjidwam. Chairman Wontumi under investigation for various criminal offenses. Some read about Bawumia nkwasa sem no twerɛ no. Now Attorney General bekasa. Enti we are no buta Bawumia say e no gina so keka sansem no kan no. Please that for muntie me. Me nko baby a me ginam. And me nko baby a me make sure say de no kura no ba chichira santeman. Ya de no kura no be gu NPP. Ya de no kura no be boa Ghana fo nyina. Now Bawumia chocho sa atro no nyina wie na o incite basis o mkohye EOCO no. Now Attorney General na Sebio EOCO for any adwuma no and they were to nenum tuo momienti Attorney General asema waka. Now I say Chairman Wontumi investigation for various Chairman Wontumi under investigation for various criminal offenses including fraud, causing financial loss to the state and money laundering. Now mamenko kan krata na nkyerɛw when ni tripo. Now mamenko kan every Attorney General on the wall. Na mingidam Deputy Attorney General Afenyo Justice Sai. Asantemai, he's at for enya me chenchen na meyewa obi anye mamo. Aha So relationship problem afa kwantena wo. So obabi jawo na se onti ase na bi okoti so a kwantena ana e de mama efi. E ho no betuma keka ho asem. Okwa anu akobie uzeb no yukoti atopono so no mama meja ma wo. Aha e Ghana ntini yeti ha enjwemu ntini ye baaye. Into a problem, relationship problem akwantena ana mama efi. Aha de Ghana fo no hia no kure no eme ye dwudwema kire omo. Enti ye nni agro wa ha. We are not here for distraction. Enye kwatitintin ni kwatitieti adini wa ha wo. Aha say Ghana education eni dwudwemu ntini yeti ha. Ye dwudwemu. Me dwudwemu. Na mama ndwudwa brofu nim na pizza te fo nti ase. Kevin Taylor. Me teacher, your friend Mr. Fosu. Me English teacher, your friend Madam Enyen. Very solid people. Into the kind of one kind of chino, ni teachers that be the fans in the moment. Suspect. Pizza for Muntiemi, menya butra aye ne kakra. Ai edrobeje watrema. Ene sebio atichide operimo ya dodo aye dinsuo na frum. Ene tina penifo so aka to se sebio yetete abetiere na de cha no. Na yese otwe ankasa wankọ a ne wonam kọ ena penifo ya na saka to se sebio ye yuti boni na so wankasa ho aye se uti. Ena penifo akasa wo sia pro sebio obemesa na wankasa ho a enye anokese ene tetiemu ena ma obema ye kese. Penifo na kan ye omse obemesa enya macho awoye ene wonima efu ene bema obema na ayetenten TV so na so obeyito na amansan di wasema wo ni nyina ye be a empenifu ebu ato a ye toa so mijudwam akwei mabodam suspect Bernard Entwibo Siakon aka Chairman Wontumi is under investigation for various criminal offenses including fraud, causing financial loss to the state and money laundering. Deputy Attorney General say suspect yakase obi a suspector sa nipa no ne ho bon asem enti se ameno ka say Chairman Wontumi a friend Bernard Entwibo Siakon no Attorney General say oye nipa bi a sebio ne ho bon asem oye suspect yakase oye suspector it means say boni bi aba ema wo ho bon mu ema ya hwehwe boni ni mahu say wo ho bon mu agijim se jene into oye suspect. No, I'm saying suspect. Internet Chairman Wontumi, your friend Chairman Wontumi keke. Suspect Chairman Wontumi, and as a suspect Entwibo Siakon. You cannot just call him. You need to put the suspect in front of his name. And that's what I say. Kotitetia. Now the bakona so boom fa. Inti there be a title ni here. Inti suspect Bernard Entwibo Siakon. Inti Attorney General say ende ekono your friend Chairman Wontumi suspect Chairman Wontumi. Now Attorney General brought for what say. Chairman Wontumi we di boni a sebio omahwehwe behu sane hu bon mu ebi ne sen ebi ne bibia fe no fraud Chairman Wontumi bukata oni Williams ana efi sapon eni bomfo koteketo ade omo ye the difference ni oma commit fraud ya se Chairman Wontumi commit fraud a na ni da ho ele wo bonkofo apo why ne hu se enyo no na eye enso no na eye e na ban ahwehwem ehu se Chairman Wontumi ne ho bon fraud mu odi koti kwan so edi bone your friend fraud wadada nipa wadada man wadada mra washada edi koti kwan so edi emra ne di agro ebu mra ne kom adada Ghana ema your friend so or your fraudster into mo ni say or your fraudster he is involved in fraud please that for mo fan come trim. Second charge causing financial loss to the state wa Ghana ka eni daho na ni daho han ena wa boni trimu po aya na adwene se obedi Ghana dream your friend be causing financial loss to the state Ghana sika na edaho no Chairman Wontumi de nsa bom edia sel no ene na ne bro your friend causing financial loss to the state in fact your ba could be a shade your friend willfully na say a pair or say ye kana kumem se obedi Ghana sika enti Attorney General say adekudi enti ayamwa eye kuananta say EOCO ne say one obonitirimu po adada Ghana for ya azan ebu yakata your friend fraud. Second wasa di dwumabie di dream ama ye ne Ghana for ye ho akodim. Third you say sika your friend money laundering we wie sika we wie krono sika ena wafa koti kwan bi so asesa sika ne de koto kuro foforo so edi akodi dwuma wo ho eye sika fin na wahye da asesa sika ne mu amana it say sika pa na odi akoko foforo so na odi kodi dwuma aban edi sika ne tie dwudwom adina tata agene tata ko hu se oye bibia fe no money laundering otam sika puduo na wade kotikwan bi adane sika no ma na ese sika pa na odi akoma foforo so na odi akodi dwuma na obeka kire se ye yankwasiafo saa nyoma wei ena suspect chairman Wontumi aye entia ende aban amoa no mi djudwam into ti asem a ansa na be pia bontene akwa demonstration no busasa Kevin Taylor djudwam ana me say ansa na be pia bontene se me NPP ni me kwa demonstration busa ho se ma me din kan ko tie Kevin Taylor we djudwam ana ye nya djudwam a menko because ye djudwam wi na bonso di nkwasi asem ye bowutuo endra ankache ma Wontumi ya bo nkwasi atuo na yanko second paragraph broni beka se kratafa etoso mienu eye ne nsabuo ne chi akwabitichi erade yakwa akwabitichi na nka nke wo tujowa witness ebusu mu dia na nkanya da empapa ya wo tujowa witness ebusu mu dia akwamikatwi kasafa ede akira ebunu komu mienu eye second paragraph no mame djudwam oma edin eno mon kan kura nkyere ai me ana maba beye wudi matama alantankun djudwam so ame obi edi asantimemu na Kevin de nyan de asanke ewu eno tumfo firi ode ende de be hye mempe nana onkwaso nyiniche why na mengado ai hwe mo pe be yime hene na makukume mo boa menye mempe na ma djudwam paragraph 2 kasa po edi akire. Yeah, I think they're rich, Mr. S. Don't worry. Now, the criminal investigation is running concurrently. PZ for a concurrently. Second paragraph will say the criminal investigation is running concurrently with asset recovery process. Attorney General Deputy Mr. Sai or say, in Shishemua Omoyan NFN investigations. Now, Sai investigations also TSC almost say Omabon charge bear me and sa Sikaria. Eya oman sika wia ene eya den katashehye ene den proye eya fraud corruption say science investigations we nyina running concurrently PZ for concurrently motiase yesi ni nyina no omo investigation ni nyina boom the same time enti anopatututu ye bie fraud file na ye bie money laundering file no ye bie causing financial loss to the state enti omo nyina tena se ye hwehwem ni nyina the same time ni nyina tu anamon pepepe baako nkonya baako nhwehwemu ni nyina etu the same anamon Peter for Matthias here yakase bibia concurrently ni nyina etu anamon bom enti nhwehwemu no omutu nhwehwemu no enye se ye gyabi we kire ye we ansane abaye we ni nyina no omatena so a omudwudwam ye fa bibi simultaneously anase concurrently ni nyina etu anamon bom nhwehwemu no ebom na omoye Matthias here Peter for so I'm afraid they say I'm to no problem. Now me come Now to prevent further dissipation of what law enforcement agencies strongly suspect to proceed to be proceeds of crime. Mamen kan chow. O say adikudi entia omo ye hwehwem ni nyina abom ne say omo ye hwehwemu no omo ade bi omo friend say ye pese ade na omo ye no sika bi nka eche na sika bi nka enim enti ye fa proceeds of crime enti omo pese omo hu se ade na omo ye no se sebio chairman Wontumi odi dwuma we na ko wura dwuma we mu a saa dwuma we no betuma connect to dwuma we enti sebio omo ye ni nyina di ni nyina okwan ba akoso se ne ebe ye ebi nka echire. Now over paragraph 3 now or say the suspect is also under a second strand of investigations which is part of a larger international organized crime scheme and huno present for Attorney General say apart from fraud, money laundering, willingly causing financial loss to the state, no, and we are back on a idea born no, or towards this year or say, Sebio, the show I no. You see, Bonnie Bakubi de change a more dense for Omujamanaya. When we for the Yamatima with that night, you see, Baku a more dinny, and near Dane, almost a chairman Wontumi. One inkofo bi wa manone ena de oma ye ne se sankofo no eba dream sikawia omambo ene krono fitai chairman Wontumi ne sankofo ni di nsawoso. He is collaborating. He is in touch. He is working hand in hand. Oni omo eshi anase echi anase ebokosu atafre. Eye nkofo bia omo di dwima, omo di bone a, omo amanone a, eba bibia ye frɛ no international organized crime scheme. Yakase bibia international organized crime scheme a mamendwedwe mu nkyerɛw. Nkofo bi wa abrochire a omo no omo tumi tenase na omo hyehye bone. Omo tumi hyehye dwirim. Omo tumi hyehye eye fraud. Na omo manite said ye papa no. Into omo betuma ka kire wo say oh, edan we wa abrochire $100 million. 1 edan ne nyomo dia. 2 omo ni nipa osi dan no. 3 sebio omo nim bibia for dan no ho. And so omo betuma ko gina nim no mo twa picture. Na omo ye website dia kire wo say omo dia into omo $100 million na to dan no. Sankofo from international organized crime scheme. Yes, chairman Wontumi. Eno so ye kwedu foforo a ye de bebo no. Hey, Wontumi. Now mamendwedwa de akanim. The Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, is assiduously working with our international law enforcement partners on this second strand of criminal investigations. Deputy Attorney General say, EOCO, Ghana for, dia. Almost say, oh, Joma Wuninti, Omni another agency a wombruchire kurobia. Omo se chairman Wontumi edi dwimo ho edin sawoso. Omo di dia en sawoso. I make sure say dwiri na chairman Wontumi die no abrochire agency se sikafo security for no omo ne omo di dwuma hwehwe chairman Wontumi krono a wabo e wo sa aman ne so a odi free Ghana. This is not a joke. This story and different from El Chapo. This story you are looking, it is one deadly story. Yeah? See, I'm from Paibo and in Segwo and Dichema Wontumi obetuma 80 years. La ila. Bonia Chema Wontumi dino, nankeni se members of parliament kwatena also omo ye demonstration amano. So be a member of parliament or kwatena parliament. Say okokasa ma Chema Wontumi asani pano or ya kromfo se bono. Because from what the Attorney General is telling us, Chema Wontumi is a prime suspect. Chema Wontumi, he's an international criminal. Per what the Attorney General is saying, he has not been convicted. They have not concluded investigations. But per what they are saying, he has been involved in dangerous international criminal deals. He's a suspect for now, but he will not stay suspect forever. Now, Chairman Wontumi, he brags, he talks, he makes us think, say, Jimmy.
Oh, I want me who are saying. I'm handsome and I have money. My chain is about $200,000. My watch here, is $120,000. The case I want fire, say I want fair me. I want fair ubotum. I want fair wakumamu. And I'm handsome. Let me not prompt. What I say? What I say? Me yet to my dear make I'm not person. Baby Buma. I respect woman. Oh, listen. Your likeness cannot determine my success in life. Your likeness or dislikeness cannot determine my success in life. Me Wontumi. 2013, Ugu Majuma. You seized my 500 excavators, 400 pickups. Mama, now Owusu. Owusu say the other year meaning no still have me. That's who hold me captaincy. Say I'm still remain as a captain. No, I can say me back on time mining. Me guru na matwaro ye. Na me akwa wu me Owusu me. Who your president to cry now baha national security for no more negotiate with me and San Waba. Now you negotiate with me and San Wa enter. Now who just want to be a team kitwa. Who say over me? No man ya desi and this for no. Na me no ya not this for to make us say obi to be no opa na mo nya ye. Omo ye one. May you do me Wontumi de oboa Wontumi me nsro na problem run na Wontumi mahama se me nu mi anu gira ho eya fa so da fodi wachi na hwesa me wati mmia se me ba ya na dwuma yi we will push ubatimia pushing Wontumi. Now even illegal legal no, what is the difference? The difference is a document to me. Now even illegal legal no, what is the difference? The difference is a document to me. Now even illegal legal no, what is the difference? Because me manyaska be was kase jo mahama ma wabon me no kasa yi uti the small economics are me no prempe college no a St. John Mahama the communication certificate now hold you know. Oh dear. Me dear because me manyaska be was kase jo mahama.
Oh, you have money than him?
Of course. I have money more than him.
How about Ibrahim?
Oh, now on to me kaso was kase me kwame.
Oh, ni para to interview no. Wana kwame dinkra. Sanom di Kumasi o kwasi asem say ya. Kwasi we to wu journalist enim. Kwame dinkra asi de ko je toy. Oti Kumasi so auto high life o. So Kumasi Arkeli o. En kwasi ade no ti radio so Kumasi no ore. Kwasi we ti wenim kekan kwasi asem say. Na wo da hoto wo. Wo ska chen we. Na wo a wo ye journalist. San kwasi asem no ti Kumasi o. Wo kom ni wanu buofu. Ye de ho bon kwan. Ade no be kan asem. Me na me de hye. Men ka sentia me. Wo kan ni mo so de otu vuatem. En kwasi ade om ti radio so no. Om nkyira ade. Om ya explain nyoma nkyira omo. Om kan do kore nkyira omo. Ene ti radio so na kwasi abe. Enti o mangasa ti omuzu no omugum. Enti uko kan asem say hey, yembubu wo no na yem make sure say zu no wo no yembubu no na yembre wo say ane pe no we de otu vuatem. Enti ende uko asantimemu a journalist fo ni bi omada ne kwasiafo omu misleading kofo. Omo dwame ochina obedi matam fokin can we tell her girlfriend nie can we tell her aboa can we tell her ni yire meja no ba magidwam me say NPP 400 million boka say tie me nya me ya because my adwinum no mogimi san of the Kumasi o kwasi asem say ya omo sorry am say me kwa abrochire o ende me kofa play na konkran kwa abrochire owi o say han say that na during there me person can register me company we kire konkran. Oh, the other during there, you quite Ghana Music Awards. You am tuning me a pan and fire crying. Eh, you quite GJA Awards. We are in the Indian crying. But me a press conference before election 2024. You see, I'm ran crying. What's your for? It's Mubawunyan said, "You would crying, Mumubi." And into MPP for whom more MPP as antiphony be, more journalists be some way Jimmy. Head your radio so you can. Ubetuma kotina enkran radio so awe kan tanko sesem we one also omodwa ochina no pa ometwa pieces ze ka bitele do 2 for atem asomasi nana so dome pia nana so dome mama mo pia on history mama jujwa bibi mu nkira mo enti chama Wontumi no nie enam no akuso Oh, I don't Kumasi. Oh, my dear, radio no Ayo Kumasi. We no dear Kumasi. Omu we no lose election now. Say, what I say to Santimine. Eh, what did you do for them? Omontina on church say impunti omunchira Santifo any Kumasi for no. Kwasi adom go ready so you hold no. Ebo 4:30 no munyina kogu fufu ase. Na omo wa bon kwan Kumasi journalist. Ushia no na uchia ni sema ne ho bon kwan. 6 o'clock omo bon kwan omo mu bi enyo munyina ha. Aden a see ewie yenko fufu e. Kwasi asem say o Kwame Tanko de di baby. Kwasi Kowinsani ya ote Wontumi TV. Ejimi samo nkoa. Kowinsani ote Wontumi TV. Enyo na election day obeka say abano ye betu bi nne ni atu bi ochina. Mozambique anke body trimu tuo makwasi we da on na Ghana radio so. Sa asem na oyeye no. Sa Wontumi journalist na obetena radio ka say abano ye betu bi nne ni atu bi ochina no. Na nko so 2 for ka say eni se otena radio so asantimemu. Because I didn't know no and Kebetuma say Santimai mo mashime nhiase. It could have caused a lot of chaos. And Santimai betuma dane. Sa boy na otena Wontumi ka say abano ye betu bi Saturday ni atu bi Sunday sa NPP ni boy na and asantefo mpenifo ema kwase atowei eda ho ti radio so no anytime na me di mo ho yawo sa de na boy de no senkanye Ghana fo mo ti asantemem na nim nyansa nka kuro ni boy impenifo tim ahemfo tim ahema tim obi a hwe kwase ampanyi wo da ho ti radio so a time will come the whole asantema betane because kwase ana enchine ana se eye de abeba ako ne se abani nyina meni otumfo anka sa akwase an kamema ntina radio so biem but we are here this fool is still sitting on radio e de nyansa sem na obetuma ka kire Ghana fo omukodi fufu 435 omukototo apeteshi 5:30 6:30 nobody dey 7 o'clock